Hi guys, welcome to my channel. So before we get started, make sure to hit that like button and also subscribe to my channel. In this video, we will talk about POW versus POS, what's it? So make sure to watch the full video. What is proof of stake versus proof of work? Proof of stake, POS, uses randomly selected validators to confirm transactions and create new blocks. Proof of work, POW, uses a competitive validation method to confirm transactions and add new blocks to the blockchain. The proof of stake, POS system was essentially designed to address the weaknesses in the proof of work, POW system. In the POW, each transaction must have a maximum size of 1 megabyte MB in order to be validated among computers or nodes operated by crypto asset miners on blockchain networks all over the globe. Then, POW miners must be able to solve a mathematics puzzle to verify transactions. That way, verifying transactions in POW is difficult because it involves many computers, leading to high energy consumption. Eventually, POS serves as a solution for POW's flaws. It allows miners to mine crypto assets and verify transactions based on the ownership of crypto assets. Since energy consumption can be minimized, the costs that will be subsequently incurred will be less and more efficient. How is proof of stake different from proof of work? Both consensus mechanisms help blockchains synchronize data, validate information, and process transactions. Each method has proven to be successful at maintaining a blockchain, although each has pros and cons. However, the two algorithms have very differing approaches. Under POS, block creators are called validators. A validator checks transactions, verifies activity, votes on outcomes, and maintains records. Under POW, block creators are called miners. Miners work to solve for the hash, a cryptographic number, to verify transactions. In return for solving the hash, they are rewarded with a coin. To buy into the position of becoming a block creator, you need only own enough coins or tokens to become a validator on a POS blockchain. For POW, miners must invest in processing equipment and incur hefty energy charges to power the machines attempting to solve the computations. The equipment and energy costs under POW mechanisms are expensive, limiting access to mining and strengthening the security of the blockchain. POS blockchains reduce the amount of processing power needed to validate block information and transactions. The mechanism also lowers network congestion and removes the rewards-based incentive POW blockchains have. What is proof of stake, POS? Proof of stake is a cryptocurrency consensus mechanism for processing transactions and creating new blocks in a blockchain. A consensus mechanism is a method for validating entries into a distributed database and keeping the database secure. In the case of cryptocurrency, the database is called a blockchain, so the consensus mechanism secures the blockchain. Understanding proof of stake, POS. Proof of stake reduces the amount of computational work needed to verify blocks and transactions. Under proof of work, it kept blockchain secure. Proof of stake changes the way blocks are verified using the machines of coin owners, so there doesn't need to be as much computational work done. The owners offer their coins as collateral, staking, for the chance to validate blocks and then become validators. Validators are selected randomly to confirm transactions and validate block information. This system randomizes who gets to collect fees rather than using a competitive rewards-based mechanism like proof of work. To become a validator, a coin owner must stake a specific amount of coins. For instance, Ethereum requires 32 ETH to be staked before a user can become a validator. Blocks are validated by more than one validator, and when a specific number of the validators verify that the block is accurate, it is finalized and closed. Different proof-of-stake mechanisms may use various methods to reach a consensus. For example, when Ethereum introduces sharding, a validator will verify the transactions and add them to a shard block, which requires at least 128 validators on a committee. Once shards are validated and a block created, 2/3 of the validators must agree that the transaction is valid. Then the block is closed. Is proof of stake a certificate? Proof of stake is a consensus mechanism where cryptocurrency validators share the task of validating transactions. There are currently no certificates issued. How do you earn proof of stake? Proof of stake, POS, is a built-in consensus mechanism used by a blockchain network. It cannot be earned, but you can help secure a network and earn rewards by using a cryptocurrency client that participates in POS validating or becoming a validator. Why was proof of stake invented? Proof of stake was invented to improve upon the perceived downsides proof of work. Firstly, proof of stake does not require the immense amount of energy consumption required by proof of work, because coins are simply locked in a specific smart contract on the blockchain. For this reason, individuals who criticize Bitcoin's energy consumption prefer proof of stake. Proof of stake advocates also claim that POS is more economically secure than POO. However, this has been debated back and forth to no conclusion. Additionally, since Bitcoin has never been hacked and there are relatively few decentralized POS systems, claims that POS is more secure than POO have remained purely theoretical and not based on any empirical evidence. Goals of proof of stake. Proof of stake is designed to reduce network congestion and environmental sustainability concerns surrounding the proof of work POO protocol. Proof of work is a competitive approach to verifying transactions, which naturally encourages people to look for ways to gain an advantage, especially since monetary value is involved. Bitcoin miners earn Bitcoin by verifying transactions in blocks. However, they pay their operating expenses like electricity and rent with fiat currency. What's really happening then is that miners are exchanging energy for cryptocurrency, which causes POU mining to use as much energy as some small countries. Proof of stake security. Long touted as a threat for cryptocurrency fans, the 51% attack is a concern when POS is used, but there is doubt it will occur. Under POO, a 51% attack is when an entity controls more than 50% of the miners in a network and uses that majority to alter the blockchain. In POS, a group or individual would have to own 51% of the staked cryptocurrency. It's very expensive to control 51% of staked cryptocurrency. Under Ethereum's POS, if a 51% attack occurred, the honest validators in the network could vote to disregard the altered blockchain and burn the offenders, staked ETA. This incentivizes validators to act in good faith to benefit the cryptocurrency in the network. The drawbacks of proof of stake. Proof of stake aims to eliminate the downsides of proof of work, including the hardware requirement and the energy consumption. However, by dropping these features, proof of stake also loses proof of work's benefits. What is proof of work? Proof of work, POO, is a mechanism Bitcoin uses to regulate the creation of blocks and the state of the blockchain. Proof of work provides an objective way for all members of the Bitcoin network to agree on the state of the blockchain and all Bitcoin transactions. Proof of work forces miners to make trillions of numerical guesses in order to produce a valid block, and thanks to the difficulty adjustment, miners collectively find one block every 10 minutes on average. Proof of work's fairness. Proof of work is random and fair due to the strong randomness of the SHA-256 hash function, which underlies the proof of work mechanism. There are no complex governance algorithms controlling which miners find blocks or decide the rules. Bitcoin relies completely on cryptography, a field of math, economic principles, and game theory to ensure that all miners remain honest. Incentives for decentralization. Proof of work also incentivizes miner operations to decentralize geographically and organizationally, decentralizing Bitcoin as a whole. This is due to the fact that miners' most significant cost is a variable. Cost, electricity. Miners are constantly in pursuit of lower energy costs, and because cheap energy is distributed across the globe, mining operations are also distributed across the globe. Proof of work security is scalable. Thanks to the difficulty adjustment, As Bitcoin rises in price, more miners start mining, driving the difficulty upwards and bolstering Bitcoin's security. Thus, as Bitcoin becomes a more alluring target for attackers and a more threatening force to central banks, the Bitcoin security increases, discouraging any attempts to attack the network. The drawbacks of proof of work. Proof of work has several drawbacks and costs. It also has some features which superficially seem like drawbacks but actually support the network and its incentive system. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button. Also, subscribe to our channel before you go. Thank you for watching.